So good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another scene for Living World of Darkness, rage across New York, where at least two figures are huddled reasonably close to the lake. They're up the bank and well away from the water. Uh, they may have even shifted a little bit, but most likely they're tucked against the base of a tree, just nestled in out in the underbrush and whatnot, huddled in a where did all these blankets even come from? You know what? 10 Point doesn't ask questions. It just
Don't
seems
ask the
wiser.
questions about the blankets, all right?
we don't ask where the blankets come from. But wherever they did come from, they are warm and they are comfy and it is cold. And yeah, of all things, there's been just a touch of the role reversal in that while little baby fox may be kind of tucked under her arm and whatnot, 10 Point is certainly the one who looks more the weary party and has finally given up enough to rest her head down over her own shoulder, essentially atop Helena's, and is doing a mighty fine job of just barely staying awake.
So, for comedic effect, Desmond has just gotten back from the Fiona Castle celebrating a little bit. And when he basically, got back from that, he went to the store and picked up a very huge electric blanket. He was going to use that for himself. And he bought him some, a good old 12-pack, 12-pack of Bud Light, to enjoy the moonlight. And they see when he goes down there, he's like, I can't just wait to relax, kick back before Guardian duty starts and, just drink some beer. Oh, robot.
You are a robot. You are Robo Desmond.
Desmond's got glass walker.
It was such heresy, he disappeared in a puff of smoke.
Oh, don't mention that word.
What's wrong, buddy?
Exterminatus. the planet fell before the god did, damn it.
Better now?
Oh yes, so much better. And thankfully you were still understandable. It was just kind of staticky. But you're good.
He has like a huge electric blanket that he bought from the store, and also 12 cases of beer, and he's just looking forward to just relaxing before anything pops off. And he sees them two nestled near his favorite tree, his favorite spot. Look, the annoyance will shift his face. And look at him, and as he approaches, he's going to see that they're under these blankets, and it looks comfortable, yes, but it's still cold outside, especially in New York. So he is just gonna sigh and basically turn on the blanket, rip it out the box, turn on the blanket, and just drape it over them, and they just get 1,000 times warmer.
Under the crushing weight of many blankets. Don't ask where they came from. Helena, she kind of pokes her head out. Yeah, after being literally just covering herself under the blankets. Seeing Desmond there, just kind of stood there. Just raises an eyebrow at him. Hey. Raya?
10 Point does a comical show of kind of jolting a bit because while she was perhaps not asleep, she was a good portion of the way there. So she kind of pops up a little bit as the electric blanket is draped on top of the cocoon they already have going and kind of glances between them, offering Desmond just a faint nod.
And he will show respect to 10 Point, basically doing a little get a feminist sign of respect, pounding his chest towards someone of higher rank. And he'll just sit not next like kind of away from them so they could have a little cuddle spot and like kind of sit right there and crack open the beer and just start drinking until one of them decides to speak.
Do you want a blanket?
He will look like, nah, I'm cool.
Sure. I got plenty.
I can see that. 10-point right is over there like a cocoon.
Yeah, well, it's been a stressful day, as I think you know. You were at the front, right?
Always. It was a good day.
Yeah. You do well?
Well, when I always go out in the front lines, I always make sure I give it my best. I do not expect less from his children.
She smiles pretty brightly. Oh, good. It's good to see you now taken to the rank and all.
It's different, but more responsibilities, more duties, you know. I've been busy on the set a lot lately with the keeper duties and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm basically on the set 24/7. But I don't mind. It's the lifestyle.
Oh, why? What do you do?
Patrol the real, real and the umber side of the bond. Then afterwards, I go do my keeper duties, shrines or whatnot, under the tutelage of 10-point Raya. So I usually train for a little bit and probably go somewhere and relax for a little bit. And then rinse, recycle, repeat.
Huh. And you get, like... No. You enjoying it, though? I mean, is it good?
I live for it. I enjoy it. It's who I am.
Well, that's all that matters then, right?
Yep, that's all that matters. And he'll just start, take a swig of beer. Do you want to sip?
You see, she thinks for a minute. Kind of looks at 10 Point and looks back at the beer.
For what it's worth, 10 Point has had a glorious case of what can only be called the tennis face, which means that as each one speaks, she's glancing back and forth, and obviously measuring their expressions, but is not saying anything herself. And when she's given a pointed looking at, there's kind of a curious little brow knit, but I mean, Helena already knows what's up.
Well, about that, let's find out.
I mean, it's not like they've left company since it
Look,
was
all right, she has a flaw. I'm going to roll for it.
That's pretty intense. Like, I got that flaw in real life, but I ain't got it that real.
Read the description. You literally forget where you live, all right?
Wow.
Yes. Anyway, she kind of looks at 10 Point, remembers what's going on, because damn that roll. She'll lean forward and Desmond's offering a beer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she'll lean forward, take one. Thanks. Kind of looks at it for a minute. Not sure exactly what to do, and then she'll eventually crack it. Take a little bit of a sip, like both hands, like sipping it.
What it's worth, 10 Point's expression does shift a bit. First in a faint kind of sign of surprise, but moderate approval, and she just kind of stays at ease.
thanks.
He will look at Helena and smile, and then he will grab another beer and hand it to 10 Point.
Then yeah, the slender hand just kind of snakes out from under the blankets to accept it with a nod. And she will likewise crack it and take that initial sip, though she kind of pulls it to the point where only her hand and the can are sticking out from under the blankets after that.
So, what's up, Desmond? You come down here to chill out, or?
It was fortunate that you two are down here. I do need to speak with both of you about business.
Oh. Okay. Sure you don't want a blanket, though? It's cold.
And he'll look at Helena and like he'll have a stern look, but when he see that bright face, like, oh, sweet guy, he'll just grab a blanket and just drape it over his head.
Little victories, all right. Little victories. She smiles brightly. And the funny thing is, when you pull off the top blanket, it doesn't get like any thinner, like the mound of blankets that are there.
The cocoon remains unshaken.
So, what's up?
First, I need to ask you, how's your teachings? I know that you're under the tutelage of 10 Point Raya and also the Dim Parents. How's that going for you?
It's going all right. Getting there. No, it's just a case of remembering all the different stuff. You know, it's kind of like getting past all the the weird spirit stuff now, and actually learning how to stick up for myself if things go bad.
So has you looked at any tribes yet that caught your fancy?
I've looked at a few. Talked to some people. I got some insight, asking all the questions and stuff. All the totems and all that, all that stuff.
How has Jason been?
Jason? Jason's been all right. He's been a little quiet, but that's about it. Not too much. How's your tribe treating you? Doing all right?
Well, have a lot to live up to, but in due time I'll get there. I'll become something noteworthy in the nation. If I don't, at least I'll have the gates of Valhalla and the halls decking and singing of praises.
Wow. I believe you can do it.
Smiles brightly.
You want to P and E this? Desmond, when he does that, he looks away.
You peeing in Helen, or do you want me to pee in you?
You can P and E me.
Look, I'm not going to press up a P and E roll. Best dice pool. Boosh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 3 successes. Oh.
Is there some pointed shift in expression?
It's kind of like I'll just, he's kind of nervous, but almost like, a little bit. He's very shy. to say.
She just doesn't change. She just smiles at him.
What's wrong? You all right?
I just need to know. I just need to learn how to phrase this next question.
Oh, take your time. It's all right.
Helena, when you become of rank, whatever tribe you choose any tribe that you so desire, it may come to you and choose you. But I want you to join my pack. I have now in the process of forming the pack here. We plan to be under Cockroach.
Oh.
And she looks like genuinely surprised.
I was about to say, you give me those expressions, God damn it, they're all I have.
All right, okay. Are you ready?
Temperance depth is a fucking post right now.
Her left eyebrow moves 34 degrees to the right.
Okay, that's too detailed. Too detailed. I do not want this to sound like a mechanical or architectural process.
No, she looks genuinely surprised, like, holy shit, like both eyebrows go up and her eyes open wide a little bit. She kind of looks to 10 Point in shock.
Admittedly, like, yeah, with that blatant shift, she will glance very fleetingly aside to Desmond to try to read him, but will turn her eyes very quickly back to Helena because, I mean, she can't hear, but god damn if she can't watch body language.
And she goes bright red.
I mean, I'm honored, but Desmond, someone's already approached me about that.
And his facial expression will like kind of tense up a little bit, like his brow will kind of. Who approached you?
Colin?
Forget him.
Why?
Because I want you in my pack. There's something special about you.
But I've already said I'll join his pack.
No. Do I have to challenge him?
How's Helena reacting there, buddy?
That, basically. You can see she's kind of scrunching up, like her knees. She was kind of like sat down, legs splayed out. Her knees kind of pull up to her chest a little bit, and she kind of scrunches up a bit more. Not like she doesn't know what to say. She's babbling a little bit.
This is about where 10 Point finally shifts her behavior because she's been watching, and it's very obvious, keeping an eye on her, that her gaze is flicking back and forth, and she's obviously like, there's no needing to roll for it. She's measuring expressions, measuring posture, measuring overall body language. And about time it gets to where Helena is curling herself up smaller and smaller. 10 Point will pull her in a little tighter, shoot a sharp glance at Desmond. Decidedly sharp. In fact, unusually so for her. And we'll stir herself up a little bit. That sleepy kind of daze breaks very abruptly, and Helena will have that little like pocket notebook kind of nudged at her, while 10 Point again shoots a one might even say kind of a possessive, almost glare at Desmond.
Desmond, I will tell you how Desmond has a determined look on his face. It's not threatening, like you know his like he's fully turned around. It's kind of like he wants to know something. Like he's intuitively looking
is
at
he doing
her.
that kind of
You
assertive loom that you get going?
yeah, pretty much. And when he sees 10 Point looking, he'll just hold out his hand like in a like I mean no harm. Basically, just wants to know something. Like he just holds out his hand basically.
And I assume Helena is a little too shaky, so she will simply write in a very kind of bold insistence, just writes on the notebook and pops the pen on top of it and offers it out to Desmond. And when he reads it, it says simply, "What did you do?"
He'll put just asking a question and put it right in a neat handwriting. Just put it like gives it back to her. Just
And as he holds it out, she'll glance at it, frown faintly, and just jab her finger to where she's written the first question again.
he'll
Like,
look at Tim.
essentially repeating it by pointing at it.
And he'll kind of look
damn it.
agitated. No!
Oh shit, people dropping like flies. What's going on? Oh, she's on her way back in. Or he's on his way back in? PC froze. I wish I knew the intermission song. I'm sad.
It's the intermission song. Living World of Darkness. New York. Ooh, ooh. Mama 10 Point's glaring at dance, man. Have some business tonight. Ooh, ooh. No, no. Why she want to choose Colin, I don't know. I will flip his RV over.
That doesn't seem like a very solid plan, sir.
Desmond is a spiteful man. I carry just flip it over.
What is this?
Oh. Dang,
Oh my god, yes. Hold on, I need to. This is probably gonna. Oh, wait, that's probably copywritten or I'd play it. Oh, that makes me so sad. Sorry, intermission song officially. Too fucking good. Oh my god.
But I already got offered a pack. What? I could have understood if it was the Seekers. Now I could have understood that.
Good sir, you are lucky 10 Point can't hear right now.
He's going.
And you're also lucky she really can't talk well because she can't hear the sound of her own voice. So she can't modulate her words, which is why she's writing.
That's gonna be funny. He's just gonna be like, "You gonna choose that over me? You gonna choose me?" The birth of crazy Davisman.
I mean, if it's that easy.
Me.
Come back to us, Tom. Come back.
Stella!
Stella!
Oh, hold on.
I know at least one of our watchers is about to be laughing hysterically. Oh, god damn it. Fox may come back?
Yeah. You can blame it all on me. Leave that dirty coggy alone.
Good sir.
Filthy savage. Sorry.
Ah!
No.
That's what I was waiting for. God damn it.
No. I mean, Desmond would challenge him, but Diamond will lose. Diamond knows he will lose horribly.
More
because
importantly, you can't challenge someone for a pack mate. It's the person's decision, not yours.
I know.
But I would love
Desmond
to watch
knows.
him try, not understanding.
Yeah, Desmond knows. He just wanted to say something, just make himself feel a little bit better. Like,
all I'm saying is, girl, you lucky 10-point def as a post right now.
yes, yes, that's why this was perfect.
All part of the master plan.
Yes, now Grom, he's gonna come to me, because if he don't, I'm gonna get all crazy stalker waifu. It's like,
I'm not sure that's gonna work out how you think it will.
it probably won't. Who knows? Where's Tom?
Gone forever. BT dubs.
No, he was essential. Essential.
We'll just have to sit here and cry forever.
I probably will. Run back and run. Get away from me. For this long intermission, we are in a commercial break right now. Make sure you support Diamond and Diamond Propane Accessories. Coming to a store near you. And while you at it, make sure you eat a lot of helpings of good old Wheaties. Yes, he put it up. Stella. I remember that was on the Simpson one. Stella, bring me Stella. You put me through hell, Stella, Stella.
Meanwhile, my cat is losing her fucking shit.
Cat heard this awesome singing.
I guess
About
so,
Stella.
because she is going fucking bananas right now. Attacking folds in the goddamn cowhide rug. They've personally
Yes.
offended her.
Yes, attack the rug. It has did something. Dang, stupid phone. Let me see it.
I get the sneaky suspicion this will end up more intermission than scene. Be good like that. I will give you the update that his internet is just being a dick. So
It's
Don't
my
worry.
dick in the box. Oh, wrong thing.
it's my dick in a box. Oh, there you go. They're in the chat. That is the intermission song. And if I thought I could
Okay.
get away with it, I would just play it right now and like play it over my speakers so it picked up. like an asshole would do. I am not going to sing, Tom. God damn it. You can't make me. Quick, Diamond, sing.
Oh, that song, right quick.
Oh, anything really, but yes, absolutely.
Okay. It's my dick in a box, girl. It's my dick in a box. It's on, and it's in the boat hole. It's my dick in a box. Sponsored by LWOD. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and the bad spirit bit it off. Do 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 do. Yeah. That was Diamond Welch and his new hit label, The Bane Spirit Bit My Dick Off. It's in the box. If you want, you can always get the new, tape next year. Make sure you stay point on that. And we'll get back to the show very closely. But until then, enjoy the other commercials.
More commercial jingles.
More commercial jingles. Have you ever felt inadequate before? What can Pentex do to help you?
Oh no.
We call this the dick pumper.
Whoa now. Sir. Sir.
Ma'am.
Wait, is this
I
the
don't
appropriate
know.
glare? I don't even know if that's. It's definitely
Oh,
a judgmental
God.
stare. How about that? Does that seem close enough?
I don't know if you seen that one meme with that one chick that looked like that got her hand out like that. Just and he prayed. The blooper reel for Living World of Darkness Rage Across New York. I played the character of Desmond Johnson, aka that's not my name the man gave me. It is I enjoy the show. I make a decent living. I mean, it's good, Yeah, it's a good show. I like it. In 2015, I was also the character of character Nicholas Young. Yes, I am Nicholas. My sword. And I also, after that, I had a brief stint with. His name was Cletus Jones. He had a different name than that, which he won't be safe, but it started with a CP. And I had a good time with that, with the old Southern drawl, like, hello there, lady. Cletus Jones, the Gallia. That, I had another brief stint with Silent Alone, and he was pretty much until he was killed off by robot thingies, but it's okay. Then I had one named Shinlo. He was a Stargazer Galliard. He was the monk with the most. It was a good time with him. It was always good playing different cultures and stuff. Yeah. Other than that, I like to tell a certain somebody quit stealing my donuts from the office area. We've been through this. I mean, that's just me. I'm Diamond Welch, and I play the character of Desmond Johnson. Hope you enjoy the show.
Oh shit! Did I lose you too?
No, you didn't lose me.
Oh god! I was about to be
I'm
like,
doing
all alone.
I'm doing full commentary.
You are. It's great.
Oh yeah, also be in store for the new Living World of Darkness movie coming out. It's going to be pretty exciting. It's actually going to be Rage Across New York. It's called Rage Across New York. Welcome to Russia. In Russia, we love. I mean, and it's starring actor of Aiden Lynch, Torna. One of my friends, good friends right there. Uh, he plays the character Aiden, and also good friends with Katie, who also played 10 Point. Along, sometimes we don't see eye to eye, but maybe if she would stop making fun of my hair, I mean, maybe was maybe wouldn't be nothing. But I love them all. But other than that, yeah, be in store for the new Across New York movie. In Russia, we love it.
This is what happens when you have very, very difficult internet. Bad things happen to good people.
Indeed. And we like to always raise internet awareness around. Make sure that you have good internet connection. Make sure you do, first world problems, It's a very dangerous thing, Slow internet. So if you call this number 513-000-5602 and basically donate $1, you can help me get I know you see it. But enough about that. Yes, now we're back to the show, Living World of Darkness. Rage Across New York.
Oh, fuck. All right. I'm back.
Helena, we're on.
What happened?
Your voice too deep.
I believe 10 Point
something about a notepad and then I died.
Yeah, so. 10 Point has written, "What did you do?" on a notepad. Desmond has replied with, "I asked a question," which 10 Point has looked at, slid it back over to him, and jabbed her finger again on "What did you do?" Mama Bear has been activated, and Dear Mom is currently curled around Baby Fox, like has her nested up against her, and is just jabbing at this question once more.
And he'll just like grab it and just start writing down like pack recruit. I was like, pack recruitment. And like did give it to her.
At which point she turns a glance down at poor Helena. And then turns a glance back at Desmond. Makes a point of taking the small page, ripping it off, crumpling it, and dropping it into her lap before writing on the next one. Then why is she acting this way? ? And slides that across to him.
And basically he's gonna look at that. Just write that down and just like, oh no.
And 10 Point's patience comes to a very abrupt end, and she takes one glance at the page, one glance down at Helena, and proceeds to just kind of flick the notebook at him. Like, if he doesn't move, it'll just like bounce off his forehead type thing. Like, just in annoyance, it gets flicked at him.
and he'll basically kind of growl a little bit, but then he'll calm himself down and just grab it.
You'll see her hackles pop up. She can't hear the growl, but she can see the associated shifts in vocal cords and in his jaw clench, etc. So she bristles and actually raises herself up a little more.
And look at Helena and basically just basically look at Helena and be like, so you're gonna choose them?
Kind of this time she's been buried, hiding under the blanket, so to say. Is the kind of tension's been built up between the two of them. She kind of peeks over the top, and just revealing like the top of her nose.
Feel free to assume that with the animal ken you have, that it is very clear that 10 Point is doing like a protective mantling over her at this point.
They call
No need for you to be nervous. Just talk to me.
Colin has asked me to join his pack. And he follows Fox.
And basically, his head will kind of slide down to his hand, and you just hear like, "Oh fucking horse!" It just be like, just rubbing his temple, like, "That's easy, bastard." Just like, oh,
Does he say that?
like, he said that.
I can't hear it, but
I'm sorry.
Well, why you keep apologizing for?
I don't want to make you mad or upset you.
No, you haven't. You did nothing wrong. It's your choice whether you want to join them or not. I knew the allure that sneaky conniving son of a bitch had, but it's good. It's all good.
oh, I wish I could hear you right now.
No, he's a nice guy.
Yes, he is. Yes, but he's nice, of course. But I hate losing.
We haven't lost. We're still like friends.
Yes, we are. But I will have you in my pack.
I don't know what to say.
Okay. It's perfectly fine. I lost this time. I don't plan on losing again. Actually, it's for me.
Okay.
When you see him. They call themselves the Urban Visual, right?
Yeah.
Colin together on certain things that pertains to the city. Guerrilla warfare wouldn't mind having the pack, your future pack, assistance on things.
Wait, what? What?
She kind of like pulls herself out from under the blankets.
Yeah. What was that? I'm sorry.
Write it down on that notebook and give it to her. Your notes at.
She takes it.
I'll, I'll, I'll let him know.
Yes, you two talk a lot now. And he'll roll his eyes at that like. Can't believe it. I can't believe he beat me. Mm.
And since Helena is getting the better part of the way out of the blankets, 10 Point is going to do the best thing she can to both keep her warm and make a very, very distinct point, and blooms up into her freed form. Just keeping Helena, like, Helena will still be tucked under one big furred arm, and there's still no outright signs of hostility for the moment. But man, that brown stare goes mostly to gold, and yeah, at this point she's keeping a more alert look at both of them, and will probably transition Helena into her lap.
She got pretty eyes. And basically will look towards Helena again. Look, I didn't mean to get you all and whatnot, all that. It seems like it caused Mama Deer over here to get worked up.
No. She's fine. I think.
Did you see the death glare she was giving me? That's not fine when someone wants to rip your throat out. She's very protective of you. That's good.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
And Point is still watching. Give me cues, damn it.
He is smiling. He has a very shit-eating grin on his face.
He has this overconfident fucking shit-eating grin.
Yeah.
Helena is admittedly the better barometer right now.
Yeah.
Helena, she's kind of in the middle. Like, she's unsure, very on edge kind of thing.
So...
That's all that. What made you want to join his pack?
He follows Fox.
That's it?
No. It's not all.
What else did?
He's Collins helped me. He's looked out for me.
Have I not did all those things for you?
I'm not saying you haven't. You're asking what he did.
Does that make me much different from him?
You're all two very different people.
I appreciate what he did for you.
Oh, I appreciate everything. I always do.
Then tell me. Something that's offered.
She thinks for a few seconds and she actually straightens up her back and takes a breath in.
Because it would be dishonorable to go against my word, seeing as I already accepted his. Last thing you want to see is your sister get dishonored, right?
And he is giving her this cold stare, like,
How cold, Diamond?
I mean, it's cold, like, judgmental and very, like, oh, you sneaky bitch, you used the honor against me.
Like, the stare gets cold. 10 points hackles go up.
Yeah, she's straight backed. Actually, it's probably the most Desmond has ever seen. Like the confidence come in her.
At least you keep your word. That's what Get Ferris admire the most. And that's what sometimes exuberates out the Cubs. Okay, he won. He won this time. He just slap his lap, basically like he won.
So, all right. We cool?
Always, Elena. Nothing wrong with that.
Good.
Just tell your alpha what I said.
Well, I'll let him know.
And that he's a son of a bitch for taking you away from me too.
Look, don't say that. That's mean.
And he'll smack his I'm not mean.
10 point begins, just for no apparent reason, just lifts an arm, stretches it out in front of her, and begins writing in the dirt with one big curved talon. And it's a slow process because she's writing essentially upside down so that it will face Desmond. And by time she finishes, and it's kind of a painful process. They can keep talking while she's doing it, but by time she is done, she will turn a sharp glance upwards, and as she pulls her massive paw away, it simply says, like, scratch deep into the dirt, Aiden sends his regards.
And he'll look and smile.
And she studies his reaction as she does so.
He'll look. Touche. And he'll just smile.
She'll scuff her palm over it to remove it afterwards.
So this is how it's going to be, huh? It looks horse at the horn.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah. So fall right quick, and then he'll get a beer, and then he'll just drink it and just look out in the lake.
And if Helena seems puzzled in the wake of it, because 10 Point can't follow the line of conversation very accurately, she can only tell that there's like some mild sense of confusion, at which point she will sketch, this time facing Helena, and herself will scratch into the dirt in all capitals, just the word family, and then very deeply, like treading deep into the dirt, will scratch and underline.
Kind of looks back up at Desmond.
What?
When she do, he looks very agitated. Then basically he'll kind of his facial expression would just like change to just very blank, and then he'll just be like, "Hmm."
She stands up. One of the blankets draped over, and she'll walk over to Desmond. What's up?
Nothing, nothing at all. I am completely fine. You 10 point enjoy the beers and cover and you know, send my regards to
Colin?
yeah.
Oh.
I look forward to working with you in your future pack.
I look forward to it too. Smiles.
And whatever tribe you choose.
She
You know.
unwraps the blanket from around her shoulders and just offers it to Desmond.
And basically he'll just grab it and basically playfully, nah, you keep it.
Oh, I insist.
And he will just walk away. And he is going to step sideways into the Umbra. For that, I will. The dice rolling.
We're in Werewolf.
All right. If somebody can,
I believe that Amusha's been saying 3.
Yeah. Especially around the middle of the set.
He bumps.
no!
He hits the wall and bounces off.
Boop.
And he will try a little bit.
It takes an hour wait to try again.
Yeah.
When that you kind of see like he'll gain a point of rage because he's kind of agitated. And it's like he's just
denied his dramatic exit.
Yeah, probably like out. And if you look down, he's kind of further down the lake, and he's kind of just sitting right there, shaking a little bit. Then he'll just keep walking. You and Temple can have your moments. I said, now you and Temple can have your moment.
Now 10 point will lurch forward to watch him briefly, then cast a glance up to Helena.
She kind of watches him as he walks off, keeping that smile while she knows he's still in range. That bright smile she has, and then eventually
he does.
Go on.
And he does. My bad. He usually when she does that, he would kind of give that smile, but this time he does not. He keeps walking.
And when he doesn't turn back to look, she kind of like sinks a little bit. Boy, she's got nice shoes on today.
10 point will lurch up enough to kind of nose her big head around the side of Helena, kind of bumping the back of her hand and arm. She's got a pretty big muzzle right now, but we'll do that and then crane her head around to, kind of cant one eye up towards her.
She just takes in a deep breath and just like blows it out pretty hard. Just, kind of ruffles the top of 10 point's head. See, because this is hilarious to me. Oh, fuck. She says something. 10 Point doesn't hear it. And that will be lost. Forever in time.
The ears kind of give a twitch, but there's no kind of dawning comprehension or anything. Just a cant of head. Though in the wake of whatever it is, Helena will find herself scooped up in one of those massive furred arms and given a very affectionate little hug. Well, I say little. Little for Krynos, I guess. A very careful hug.
I mean, that's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got. Desmond's got to do some shit.
Well, afterwards, if I'll roll again for basically trying to cross over.
I'm willing to assume that after an amount of time, he manages to slip across.
He will turn Krynos basically and just like, just get angry, just like, damn it, that filthy felt. Just he's just angry. It just like pounding the ground like a gorilla, just like. She cannot leave me. No one can.
Jesus.
With me. No one can. No.
And blissfully unaware of the going-ons in the Umbra, 10 Point will eventually hunker herself back down, and if Helena is game for it, we'll kind of tuck blankets up around her and then flop out, this time in breed, and set her big head in Helena's lap in an attempt to be kind of a soothing presence.
My mic was fucking muted.
It was.
God damn it. Damn it. And so, as the two sit there, chilling inside the cocoon of everlasting blankets, you don't ask where they came from. It's peaceful. Almost.
So peaceful.
Not in that bro. And I guess because Desmond's just gonna be cursing, saying, "Why do people leave me?" And just like he just in the Umbra, just
having a time.
Corner. Yeah.
Well, very well. Then I imagine that is a safe place to call it. So we will say thank you, players, for playing, and watchers for watching. We will see you next time on Shit Talkery Across New York.